If you're new to inversions, L-shaped handstand is the best place to start. The reason is that we set ourselves up meticulously so that we use the dimensions of our body in relationship to the wall to stack our hips over our shoulders and hands with control. So there's this element of feeling a little safe because our feet will be against the wall. In order for this to work, you have to be really mindful when you set it up. So take a look. We begin by bringing our heels to the baseboard. And once you make that connection, you extend your legs as long as they can go and try not to slouch. Do your best to sit up tall and find Dandasana or staff pose. Stack your armpits over your hips and place the heels of your hands down next to your outer hips. Again, make sure that your hands aren't back behind you. This is going to give you the perfect measurement for your L shape. Now, take a look at one hand. It doesn't matter if it's the right or the left. Bring your opposite hand to that one and come onto your hands and your knees. So you flip over onto this tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide, extend your arms and roll your triceps in. Really grip the ground with the pads of your fingers and find a baby downward facing dog. From this baby downward facing dog, take a look at your knees. This is going to help you know where to put your foot on the wall so that you're really creating that L shape or 90-degree angle. I'm going to pick up my right foot and bring my right foot to the wall. And when I do, I'm looking at my knees to make sure that they're still balanced with one another. If I bring my foot too high on the wall, my knees won't be level and my L shape won't look like an L at all. So we step the toes to the wall in line with our sitting bones and then check out that the knees are level. From there, you root down into your hands, press into your foot on the wall, and step the opposite foot next to it. Once you're here, you're already upside down. You can keep your knees bent, or you can start to extend your legs and come toward this L shape. So now I've delivered my seat over my wrists. And so here we are in a handstand, but with control. When you're ready, you'll bend your knees, step your feet down, have a seat on your heels. You can roll out through your wrists. Sometimes it's nice to make a fist with your hands and to roll them out like this. Now, despite the controlled entry into L-shaped handstand and the support of the wall against your feet, it can still be pretty scary because there's nothing but space out on the other side. Here's another way that you can come into the pose. Let's do the measurement again together. As a refresher, staff pose or Dandasana, connect your heels to the baseboard, make your legs long, firm your back body in so that you're tall and you create this sharp L right from the get-go. I'll go the other way this time. I'll look at my left hand, bring my right hand on top, swivel around, come onto my hands and knees. Grip the ground, extend your arms, roll your triceps in, baby downward dog. This time, maintaining the balance and the level nature of my knees, I'll step my left foot to the wall. Instead of bringing my right foot up to meet my left this time, instead, I'll root down into my hands, press into my left foot, and shoot my right leg straight up. So here we are in a handstand again, but now I have the control to decide how far I'd like to go with this left leg. Shoot this leg up toward the ceiling. Just like when we had the strap on our legs in that Warrior 3 in the warm-up, find the contact between your left outer hip and your right inner heel, the connection of those two places here. If you'd like, you can step your opposite foot to the wall, come back down at any point, or even switch legs while you're up there. These are two different ways that you can practice L-shaped handstand and get comfortable with reorienting yourself and your perspective in the inversion. Give it a try and let me know how it goes.